Hello, my Scorpio friends. Welcome. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I appreciate you for being here. If you are new, hey, what's up? I am Jeanette. Let's jump in, you guys. Today we're tackling you versus them. Feel free to interchange the energies as the situation stands or as you feel for your life as their general messages, right? But we're going to pull for you and your energy in the situation. We're going to fill out your person. We're going to get cards for the energies that are aligning. We're going to see where there's a potential disconnect between you two and get the likely outcomes for your situation here, Scorpio. And of course, your advice as well. Feel free to skip ahead as always. I'm going to pull the whole spread first, and then we're going to talk about it. What else? Oh, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus on these. Oh, and this person could be anybody for you, okay? This situation can be anything as well. So let's see what's going on. Please tell me, spirits. Spirits. One more. What we got going on? Show me their honest messages for Scorpio and the person. Scorpio's energy in this situation. That's a lot. We have the Emperor. We have the Ace of Swords. Jesus, you guys. Ace of Wands in reverse and the Star card. I'm hearing keep it. Jeepers. Okay. Phew. My goodness. What about your person? Oh, we can't keep going on like this. Spirit. Six of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. Jeepers. Knight of Wands reverse. What'd you do to them, Scorpio? I'm hearing the sting of a Scorpio. What'd you do? I think you stung them for a reason, though. Scorpio is not as vindictive as people want to say. Okay, we'll get into this because some of you have probably skipped ahead already, but it's, Scorpio's not as mean as people like to say. So we don't attack for no reason. Where are energies aligning? Thank you, Spirit. One card. Okay. Where is there an energetic disconnect between Scorpio and somebody? Eight of Wands in reverse wanted to come out. What's the disconnect? That's too many. I did see the Seven of Swords go by. That's what I'm saying. Where is there a disconnect? Okay, thank you. We have the Six of Wands. Hierophant here. Holding somebody accountable, I see. Okay, and the likely outcome here, the World card. Yeah, Scorpio, you had to put something to an end. See, here's the thing. For those of you who skipped through, we'll start the reading here. All right, guys. Scorpio, let's get into this. I'm over here, I'm shuffling, I'm getting these energies out. I'm thinking to myself, what did you do to this person? Because the first thing I'm getting here is when Scorpio no likey, when Scorpio no want, when Scorpio makes a decision, right? As the emperor would, we get the cutting of the sword that comes out. And I feel like that's your tail, that's your stinger. You had to put somebody in their place, and you might have used your sword here to either cut out some bullshit this person was pulling on you, or you had to express some things that really hurt their feelings. I'm over here like, oh, what'd you do to them, Scorpio? Well, what did they do to you? What did they do first? You're not bothered. You're not bothered. You did what you had to do, Scorpio, is what I'm getting out of this. They're taking it some type of way. They're very hurt. They weren't expecting this. They wanted some form of payout or they were seeking something from you here, Scorpio. But unfortunately, it feels like they started it. Like, as I was saying, Scorpio is not just vindictive for no reason. Scorpio has a stinger, and that poison seeps deep. You feel me? But we're just walking around here, just like fucking with people. We don't do that. We give you our entire selves. We give you all of our loyalty and love. And if you happen to ask for poison and if we have to protect ourselves, that stinker is coming out. Sorry, not sorry. This is what's interesting with what's coming here as an energetic disconnect. We have a commitment here. We have success. I feel like somebody was expecting success with you just because. Like just because you're loyal to them. And I feel like you were loyal, they were not. They got the stinger. You feel me? Fuck around, find out is what I'm getting. I'm sorry, that sounds harsh. That sounds harsh. The flighty player poppy in and out, were they committed to you? Like, is this person like not expecting to be just as committed to you as you were to them, Scorpio? Well, of course, they didn't receive something they were seeking from you. The aligning energies here, Four of Wands reverse, I'm getting canceled plans. Canceled engagements, canceled plans. We're not going any further. Something about this got torn down. I want to say before it even started, almost for some of you. Okay, Fool in reverse, Aries energy. I do see that here with the Emperor as well. We have Aquarius on the table falling on your side here, Scorpio, with the Star card. And we also have Taurus here with the Hierophant on the table as well. Phew. Yeah, I feel like you had to put your foot down because you didn't desire some form of behavior that this person was displaying, or you had to put them in the place and kind of I don't want to go as far as to say like you broke a heart. You might have, but it's more like first of all, I want to say who broke it first. Also, you seem to be taking it better than they are. You're more unfazed. So I feel like the action fell on you, like you were the one to cancel this, put your foot down, stop this train. But definitely some bad news. Somebody didn't want to hear as well. Yeah, I guess, yeah, okay. What are this Four of Wands? This is the mutual energy. For some, you did have a past. For others, this has something to do with children. Maybe you found out their past. Okay, Three of Swords in reverse. So for some, it was very, very heartbreak. It was very heartbreaking. Either to have to deliver the news or to be having to sting back. So there is a shared energy of here. I don't know if you saw that. I hope you did. Ten of Pentacles in reverse wanted to pop out. Did pop out, technically, as I grabbed the deck. There is a disappointment here for sure, but it's not really. It's not really. I'm almost feeling like, well, they deserved it. Something about what they got, they deserved. I feel like you were loyal to them, Scorpio. Some form of commitment. Hanging Man reverse. Yeah, and the Knight of Pentacles, Lovers under that, Page of Wands in reverse. Definitely something you were not desiring here, Scorpio. I feel like you took your power back, unchained yourself from a situation or a person, had to deliver some bad news. There's some form of perspective that you had to deliver here, which unchained you from someone. Piscean energy here with the Hanging Man reversed. This is coming unstuck. This is learning a lesson. So I feel like, yeah, harsh lessons learned all around. The World card here is your outcomes, your likely outcomes, completion of a cycle. Worlds apart as well, like I feel distance. So you might have had to kick somebody like to the curb or lock them out here energetically. God, I just keep getting that like you did what you had to do. They deserved something. That sounds really harsh. And with the World card, it's like, yeah, that's done. We're done. It's over. It's completed. Major cycle complete. Level complete, Scorpio. Likely outcome for Scorpio and this person. That Six of Cups reverse. Now you always have a free will choice. Try not to live in the past. I feel like more so their energy. I really also feel the children very heavily in that, especially because we have the fatherly energy popping out here with the Emperor on your side, Scorpio. So heavy masculine energy, but can of course be female, right? Take it as it resonates. But I am seeing stern masculine energy, having to lead, and potential children. So like fatherly energy here. but there's needing to let go of the past, making a choice to level out your feelings in regards to this. There might also be like if you share children, you got to break it off. You got to, tear it down before it even gets started, or we were rebuilding here. Sorry, I got to disappoint you because you disappointed me. We are done. There's a high level of a need here to let the past go as you move forward, Scorpio. Okay, we're not confused. Seven of Cups in reverse. We've made a choice. Letting go of something here. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yes, somebody didn't make the cut. We had to cut something off. Scorpio, whew, if this is you or if you're enjoying this reading, please give me a like, share, feel free to comment. I'd love to hear from you. And please consider subscribing if you be vibing. Yes, I really appreciate you. I do feel like for some of you, not harnessing some form of restart or maybe catching out somebody's piss poor behavior before you were able to forgive them for something and rekindle something, right? It feels like they didn't keep up their end of the bargain, but they expected you to keep up yours. And you had to say, no, sorry. And break a heart, I guess, break a heart for some, right? Whew. But it also feels like you've capped off a cycle within you here, Scorpio, and you've gained some form of new perspective that is better for you. And it's caused you to unchain yourself that you were chained to it's caused you to unchain yourself from a situation that you were once committed to or bound to. Okay. All right. And I feel like this person may be still seeking something out of you, but they're also not putting forth action to show you that they're serious on giving on their end, right? Ten of Swords coming underneath that Six of Pentacles. Tens are ending. We have a lot of endings here. Um, and a lot of heavy feelings, but we also have a lot of clarity and a lot of cap off, right? So let's get your advice for this situation dealing with this person. There might be here like a forever tie with children here to this person, but you've come unchained to some sort of heartbreak, some form of environment, or some form of perspective. All right, Scorpio. Phew. Scorpio advice. What can we say? Let me see if I have a turner over here. Oh, okay, let's see. What do we have for Scorpios? What is their advice in this situation? Deception and envy here coming in reverse. Yes, they hurt you. Maybe they hurt you first. There's also no need to keep slinging swords or keep perpetuating something. So if they come at you to fight again or demand what's theirs or something, you don't have to feed it. Oh, there's also this energy with the seven of you don't have to keep thinking about it either. So when we say we let it go, we really need to let it go. Moving on, the six there. Fulfillment of wishes, completion with number nine. So you've got some blessings coming for you here. This is like the Nine of Cups. Feeling emotionally stable within yourself, feeling gratified, happy with who you are, where you stand, feeling very emotionally stable and sound. You have your wishes being fulfilled here from, I feel, asserting yourself in some sort of way. It's bringing about a better twist of events for you, Scorpio. Or you've learned some lessons from this that you needed to learn, and there's a completion involved now. I want to say on a spiritual level for you, Scorpio, from this experience. Let's see what we have for you. Throat chakra with the 5 and 9, solitude. You got two nines, completions. 5's definitely a change here. Throat chakra, when the chakra cards come out, they are chakras that need to be healed, realigned, or focused on. Excuse me. Ooh, something going on with your throat here, throat chakra. I don't know if there's something you need to get off your chest here, speak out into the universe. Perhaps it's about the way you speak to this person, or the way you have spoken to this person in order to assert yourself. Perhaps if you have not yet assert yourself, and all of this is coming in your future, Scorpio, then this is highlighting the need. It's going to be different for all of you. But solitude, very much like the Hermit card, going within, pulling back, being alone, learning, contemplating. For some of you, this has required you to move away from somebody on a physical note, and now they are alone. If that's the case, I feel you're handling it better than they are, Scorpio, and I feel like there's a need to be okay, to sit with it. You know what I mean? To sit with all of it and to be okay with all of it. There's a lot of temperance energy coming through intuitively right now, like a very healing, um, patient, healing, accepting sort of energy. Okay. Spiritual strength. 999. Completions, completions, completions. Whatever it is that you've recently gone through with this person, it's really solidified some sort of spiritual backbone for you, Scorpio, and solidified some sort of new phase. There's like a masculinity, or I almost wanted to call it a rite of passage, but for some of you it feels that way, but it's more like you finally assert yourself on some level, and it opens this gateway for you. Whereas you haven't maybe been able to do that in the past. Now doing it gains you spiritual strength. This was the spiritual completion you were looking for, standing up for yourself. I almost want to say for the first time in your life, but it also feels like somebody deserves it. Somebody deserved the way you served it to them. Fuck around and find out. That's what I'm getting. And you letting them know, I'm not putting up with this, whatever it was that they did, however it was that you had to sting back, move on. It feels like it cut you free, and it created a new cycle for you to gain a sense of self, a new backbone, a new, very strong sense of self, something very strong within you here, honey. Oh, we have sacrifice. 12, breaking down to a 3. And 6, 369. Damn, you fine. 369. Tesla's 369. The way the universe works, the rhythm of the universe, the language of the universe. Sacrifice here. It feels like you did make a sacrifice to something when you had to speak up, and maybe that was just getting out of your comfort zone to assert yourself in the first place. For some of you, was like this grandiose sacrifice. It feels very big. It's hard. It was hard to do. But when you got to do it, you got to do it. When you got to sting back and tell them what's up, you just had to do it. There might have been a fight. There might have been some anger in it, but it also feels like maybe it was kind of deserved on some level. Okay. We do have harmony with another 6. Look at this shadow in reverse with an 18, breaking down to a 9. You got 3 6 9s all over this, and 2 5 signifying an ending and a change. Obstacles and challenges. I heard dime a dozen. Dime a dozen. Is that like, oh, there's plenty of fish in the sea? You will find love that will complete you someday. There's other harmonious relationships to be had. But also, I want to say here, Scorpio, there's a level of expectation as well. It's never going to be perfect. We're always going to have obstacles and challenges get in the way of relationships. We're always going to have those people that come in to challenge us or to hurt us for our spiritual strength and growth. And so it's to be recognized that it's never going to be perfect. Just holding an expectation that the next relationship will be perfect, that they'll never hurt you, might cause you to be set back a little. So we want to go forward with the spiritual strength. We want to go forward with the lesson. And we want to recognize the change where things have changed, where they needed to. Recognize the ending if is a physical ending or some form of spiritual ending, cap off for growth. We are still going to have obstacles and challenges, and that's the point. I also want to say anything worth having or keeping or doing, anything worth it, if it's worth it, it will be hard to obtain or to achieve. Okay, one more. One more, and we ended up with prosperity begins at the bottom of the deck. The what? Back to the center of things. Back to you, the center of you. We have disruption here. The 7. Again, try not to stay stuck in it. I feel that maybe things needed to be disrupted here. Because when you got to put somebody in their place, you got to let them know you cannot disrespect me. I mean, otherwise they're just going to keep disrespecting you, right? So it's almost like, yes, this caused a disruption, but you had to sting them. You had to sting them. Now, going forward, there's lessons here. How bad did you sting them, Scorp? Was it justified, right? I don't know. Your personal situation is going to be different for everybody. So there's a level here of discernment and wisdom that only you will know for your personal life. How did we speak? What did we say? Where did we speak? Who to? How did this crumble? Where was the disruption? What were the expectations? You feel me? There's a lot of levels here, and it's going to be different for everybody. But there's spiritual strength and growth coming from this recent event that was absolutely meant to occur this way. And it's something about gaining you a backbone here, Scorpio, that's really important, okay? Is that it? It better be it because I am talking way too long. All right, I'm gonna cut it here. I'm gonna cut it here, you guys, because otherwise I'll just keep yappy McYapperson. So, anyway, Scorpios, I hope that this helps you gain some clarity on where you stand with this person, and yeah, I hope it helps you. And until I see you next time, Scorpio, wishing you the best of luck. Please stay safe. Please take care. Peace, love, and light to you always, my Scorp friends.